Oh, hi, hello there. Oh no, everything's busted. Wow. We were doing some technical difficulties a little earlier. There we go. Now everyone's in the correct position. Welcome everybody to episode 9 of Commander. This episode I have very speculatively titled Four Pilots Fight Off some crooks, but we shall see if that actually occurs. We'll do our quick intros as per usual, and then I will give a recap, and we have of course got Galnet as well. So Jackson, could you give us the brief version of your intro, please?
Okay, I am Brother Sabathius. You normally find me at twitch.tv, brother_Sabathius, where I normally stream Elite Dangerous, Sea of Thieves, some Lego building, costume work, various bits and pieces. So you're perfectly welcome to drop in. I will be playing Jackson West, who is our ex-Navy cyborg, trying to get his independent pilot's license.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, Brother Sabathius. Saskia.
Hello there. I'm Dr. K. Ross. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under that name. I'll be playing Dr. Saskia Tarun for you tonight, who is an ex-doctor trying to find a new life as a commander. And so far, the only medical shenanigans we've really got into have been starting a bar fight and breaking someone's nose consensually.
Always ask permission first. Thank you very much, Dr. K. Ross. Mara.
Hello,
Yes.
I am Psyche. I will be playing Mara Pocket Rocket Murphy for you tonight. A racer pilot with a paranoid streak who is about to get into shenanigans that are mostly caused by herself. I am a full-time content creator and I stream on twitch.tv/Psyche and I do a lot of space shenanigans.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Psyche. Ellie.
Hello, I am Taco Trashcan. I'll be playing Ellie Bacon for you today. Ellie is an engineer and has a little bit of a violent streak in her, as we found out last week. And Beans. I stream on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. I do all sorts of things, and I like to keep things light and breezy. So if you want to chortle, if you want to giggle, if you want to feel a little happiness in your belly that extends through your mouth in the form of laughter, come on by.
Awesome, thank you very much. And I'm Astacon. I have got many things planned. Whether or not those plans will actually happen or not depends on what sort of shenanigans the players will put me through today. We shall see. The TLDR, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, these four are independent pilots who have yet to acquire their full Pilots Federation licenses. They are doing a bit of a fetch quest. A lot of a fetch quest. As a somewhat personal favour, somewhat piloting test for the local Pilots Federation rep. And that has taken them basically across the entirety of human space so far. They're doing very well. Now, they have discovered on Erasinus 4 the hideout, I want to say, kind of thing, of a missing person that they're trying to find out, trying to locate, trying to find. The proprietor that has tasked them to do this is a brand new Imperial Senator, so they can't really use her for help without gaining the ire of said senator's political rivals. But they are doing very well. A spanner has been thrown in the works, as is always the case, in that, firstly, an old acquaintance of Jackson's had taken up residence. Keldo, being another ex-Federal Navy person who was dishonorably discharged for screwing up epically, basically. But more than that, they have company. But first, we have Galnet. So let's go to, I think it's this one. Yeah, there we are. I can never remember which map it is.
27th of October, 3303. Capital ships vulnerable to Thargoid attack. Admiral Aidan Tanner, Aegis Chief Military Liaison, has addressed reports of capital ships being destroyed by the Thargoids. They have gone on official record to say, the shutdown field neutralizer developed by Aegis is currently incapable of protecting the ships due to their large size and coordinated tactics amongst Thargoid vessels. Unfortunately, capital-class vessels are currently an ineffective way of protecting outposts, planets, and shipping lanes, and the deployment of capital ships is not considered an effective defense strategy. Security forces in the Pleiades Nebula have reported some success in repelling Thargoids in vessels corvette-sized and smaller. Relatedly, Lakon have reportedly been working with the Alliance to develop ships capable of reliably engaging Thargoids. Halsey comments on end of Cold War. With the news that the Empire has withdrawn its fleets from the Pleiades Nebula, apparently signaling the end of the Federal Imperial Cold War, former Federal President Jasmina Halsey has commented on the cessation of hostilities. Addressing a large crowd in Nira City on Argent's claim, Halsey expressed jubilation at the retreat of the Federation, exasperation that it took the threat of Thargoids to do so, and resignation that, in their opinion, the Federation and Empire were unlikely to learn from their experiences. Conflict in Colonia ends. Authorities in the Colonia system have confirmed that the conflict between the Nameless and the Peacekeepers of the Colonia Council has come to an end. The Colonia Council were ultimately victorious in the conflict, but both factions received support from the galactic community. Independent pilots who participated in the conflict can collect any rewards they are due from the Jacques station in the Colonia system. Evelyn Bray, Galnet Broadcasting.
Okay, so back to what's at hand, though. You are all on the surface of Erasinus 4, a water world in the Erasinus star system, deep inside Imperial space, where you have discovered Leonard Armige's summer hideaway base office thing? You're not quite sure. But it's Leonard's. It had, I should say, some useful information that you have since sequestered. And Jackson had the pleasure of meeting an old acquaintance, even if the two are not quite on chummy terms yet. However,
could say.
However, a ship has recently landed within sight, and it is a very recognizable graphite-colored python. That Mara, you are unwelcomely familiar with this vessel.
Great. I literally will pull out my pistol and just shit.
Now, as a synopsis overview of your current location, you are all currently inside the facility that Keldo has been slowly fixing back up. Keldo has gone white as a ghost, whiter even than the court-martial that got him kicked out of the Federal Navy. He digs around, grabs an old-looking Federal-issue assault rifle, and almost swears, but Mara beats him to it. He took the words right out of my mouth. Damn.
Mara, Keldo, friends of yours.
Friend is a very strong word.
Yeah.
What are the deets, quick?
Wait a second. Is that Fenris?
No. You remember the money talk. Yeah.
Who the hell is Fenris, anyway?
Not important
wait.
right now. Not important right now.
Understood.
This is
I-
awful timing.
We are going to need weapons, like, now.
So-
Shit.
Am I right in guessing they're here for you and for you?
I'm assuming they're here for our new friend, but, two birds,
They
one
are
stone. Why wouldn't they come for me too?
Undoubtedly here from me, but if you owe them money as well, that's just shit luck, ain't it?
So bear with me here. How sure can you be if they don't find you that they'll be nice? What if you're not here, quote
Me?
unquote? What if you're hiding?
Where the hell can I hide in here that they ain't gonna search? Especially if you're here, especially if they've seen your ships.
Found the perfect place.
Oh,
Just next door.
Well, yeah, we could get them next door, but we gotta sneak them out. So I guess who can talk and jaw the most out of us, and hopefully not get themselves shot. See, the first part you would think would be me, but the second part is not me. I would get myself shot.
No, I refuse to drag all of you into this nonsense.
We gotta distract them.
This is our choice. Don't you tell us what to do here, right? We want to keep you safe, and we want to keep Mara safe. Yeah,
Right.
both key parts of
Understood.
this.
I suppose,
Okay,
Chief, with your permission.
What?
Understood.
All right, Jackson, you showed them the other place. Saskia, you and me, we're gonna go say hi to our guests.
I'll see if I can brush off that bedside manner.
Right.
Yeah, I'll see if I can keep my cool.
And what about you, Missy? He points to Mara.
It seems that the decision has been made for me.
Right. I guess you're coming with me then.
I guess I am.
All right, listen. If you all are keeping me safe from the pirates, all I can do is keep you safe from your enemies too. So you ain't going anywhere today.
Okay. You got a weapon, friend?
Me? Yeah, I got one right here. He brings
All
out
right.
the rifle he
just
was
in
rummaging
case,
for.
right? Are you all armed? Do you have something just in case it goes south?
Remember
Okay.
that?
Get out quickly if it goes south, so we can at least provide backup.
So that bag that I brought in by the door?
Oh,
What have you brought?
Have a look in there. All painless is in there. It's
Are you
a souvenir, you
are
might
you
say.
shitting me?
Uh-uh.
You still have that? Oh.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right.
couldn't
I
let
got
that
a few
go.
grenades on me. It's fine.
It's far too much fun.
Yeah, I bet. All right, let's move.
Let's get the old assault beam heated up and go greet the grass. Greet the grass. Oh God, I can't even speak.
Okay.
Should be
It's all
fine.
right.
Yes. Now, this python had hovered around for a long time looking for somewhere to land. Your vessels had taken up most of the decent parking spots. A python, it's big, but it's the smallest of big. If it wasn't for your ships having parked themselves near the beach on the other side of this island, they would have probably been able to land easily, but as a result, they are a kilometre or so away, and they've got to trek.
All right, I guess we'll just stand outside and wait for them to come.
We could see if we can push some tables over in here. Maybe get some cover. Just plan ahead. Let's not leave ourselves out in the open too much. Let's see. What have we got around?
All right. Yeah,
Now,
let's do
yeah,
that.
there's plenty of junk and metal detritus and other furniture, beds, the storage crates. There's a lot of trash about that you could make some manner of barricades plural with. Let's do some rolling. Let's have a look. Okay, so I think tactics or perception. Right, I also need a dice. I've not got one ready, so I suppose I'll give you the option to pick white, blue, red, or green this evening.
White.
Green? Oh, white. Okay.
Beat into it. White it is.
I guess.
Am I already in the little bunker we've created, essentially?
Ooh. Yeah. I won't need you to to make a roll for.
I will be sneaky.
Yeah. I won't need you to do. I will have a roll from you for tactics or perception, though, please, Mara.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Oh, me too.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I think we
okay.
put you
Best
guys-
chance for one.
I think we put you
dear.
guys back in
Oof.
Leonard's old room that's hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in order to get, yeah, I think we'll have some more rolling. I'll have a stealth roll from everybody who goes outside. I also need to roll for Keldo, I suppose. Let's see how he does. Ooh, that's pretty good. Despite him being built like a tank, he's actually pretty sly. And you too, please, Mara, because you've got to nip outside to get into your bunker doofer. And whoever is operating that door to keep them safe, I'll have a security roll.
Oh, I guess I can go outside and then lock it up. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll roll me some stealth,
Nice.
and then we'll roll me some security.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I will re-roll that security.
Thought you might. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. Ellie managed to swindle 2 extra karma points out of me last time. So, in the interest of keeping things fair, everyone else, you get 2 spare karma points extra this session.
Oh, did I?
You did.
Oh, I am so sorry.
You did indeed. So yes, everyone else, you get an extra couple of karma points for this session.
We're at 12 karma points total now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now then. Who did well with the perception? We scroll back up a touch. Ellie and Saskia, a 12 and an 11 on the perception both. Okay, Jackson and Mara, your perception not great. Stealth, reasonable for everybody. We've got a 9 and a 7 from Jackson and Mara. And a stealth, we got a 10 from Ellie, being very, very sly. However, Ellie, what goes amiss when you have to re-roll that one with the security?
I think I close I try to close the door, but there's just like too much sand that gets in the way.
Okay.
And the door doesn't, and it's like ajar, and so I have to clean it out and then close it, and then I splash a bunch of sand up on it and then kind of ruffle everything around so it looks like I wasn't there.
At least that was the theory. All right, let's see how these guys do. They do dreadfully.
Amazing.
Yeah, Ellie, Saskia, from your vantage point, where are you standing, by the way?
I'll leave that one up to Saskia.
Are you inside?
Yeah.
You do have a window that you can see outside in this particular dome.
So what I would have been doing is trying to nonchalantly be standing by the door to see what kind of guests we have, as if I wasn't expecting a fight, but not being too far away from, some cover that we set up.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm gonna go be fixing the thing on the outside.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use Keldo's story.
There's lots of things. Oh, recycling Keldo's story. Beautiful. I like it. Yeah.
So I'm just outside fixing stuff.
Okay, cool. Now, let's see. Right. There are, or is, I should say, just the one door in and out that is actually visible. And Saskia, you'll be... Yeah, so you can see they have a ground vehicle of some description. They start piling into it. You can make out 6 of them in total. And it drives carefully along the rocky sandy beach, leaving tire tracks behind it as it moves slowly towards your position.
6 in total. Incoming on Skidoo.
And yeah, this is not an SRV that they are using. It is a more it's a larger, less multi-purpose vessel. It is just a chonky car, as it were, with no weaponry or anything to speak of. It doesn't even look like it's designed for operating outside, too far outside of Earth's normal gravity either. Which for you is really helpful, because that means it's unlikely that they are going to have any kind of vehicular support as they come up towards you. Now, they stop the vehicle once they reach a what would you call it? Like, if you imagine you've got your island, and then this facility that you're on is on the thin coastline between the craggy rocks behind it and the ocean in front of it. But the sea has snaked inwards amongst all of the pinnacles and the rocks. It's kind of like an inlet/estuary. It's got a proper name, but I can't remember what it is. But they have to stop their vehicle once it reaches that point. They disembark. Several of them remain with the vehicle. 3 of them begin approaching. They wade through the water in their EV suits, and you can get a decent look at them. They are quite well armed. Now, let's have a look.
To be clear, too,
Yep.
I am actually fixing stuff outside.
Yeah.
So I'm actually doing it.
Yeah, that's
So it's not like fake or anything.
No, that's all good. That's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you can identify probably the 4 thugs. By the fact that they're just wearing fairly bog standard EV suits. They look like jury-rigged Maverick suits, maybe, that kind of deal. There are 2 others, though. There is a chap wearing khaki in a model of... Ooh, actually, I would put the words in your mouth, but I suppose I should give you a roll for it. You probably haven't seen this, but let's see if you have. Culture and law, I think. Saskia. Ellie, you're too busy. I will have a repair roll from you, though, please, Ellie. Actually, repair or cyber? Oh, repair, that works. Yeah, your repairs to Keldo's work, continuing on with environmental filtering and all of that, they go swimmingly. Your culture and law, no, you've never seen one of these types of EV suits before. And confidently strutting in front of the other 2, flanked as they approach, is someone dressed in crimson and silver, lazily holding a shiny-looking pistol. About... how far away? Maybe about 20 meters away or so. They pause.
Going to be ensuring all the zips. Well, of course, the zip strap is pressurized, but the reflect vest underneath it is all in the right spot. And,
yeah,
it look too jiggly.
Yes, the atmosphere on this world is, if I remember rightly, mostly carbon dioxide. There's a decent amount of atmospheric pressure. You just can't breathe it because there's no free oxygen. Let me triple check. Whilst I let you, for a few moments, take stock and decide if you're going to do anything at this point. That's not a GM tip or anything. That is an offer if you want to take it.
We have 3 incoming, 3 staying with the vehicle, heavily armed. I think the boss is strutting out first.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna just take a look at it out of our friend. Just keep fixing. So hopefully they don't shoot me. But if they do, I'm real happy you're a doctor.
Okay, we're gonna hop back to Jackson and Mara with Keldo hiding away inside for a few moments. The hell is going on?
Mara has her ear pressed up against the door.
The hell is going on?
I can't tell.
Shit.
Yeah.
How many are we up against?
You will have heard the radio broadcasts, but Keldo won't have. So 6.
Sounds like a good group.
Damn. I suppose they weren't expecting me to go down quietly. They were right on that front.
I wouldn't expect anything less. So, what's the story with these guys?
I owe them a shit ton of money, and I've been running from them for a couple of years. Ish. 20.
I owe them a little bit of money.
Yeah. You... I don't know. You might be able to blag your way past him because you're kind of hot. Me? State of me, I ain't got no such luck. Plus, I owe him like, I don't know, 2 orders of magnitude more by now.
Yeah. I was really hoping the next time I saw him, I was going to be able to give him at least a little bit towards the debt.
Yeah. I ain't got that option. He checks his rifle over, goes through the motions. Jackson, you would recognize the process that he's going through here.
Yeah. I guess it's going to come down to a firefight.
Well,
I don't know. It depends on how well our pals manage to talk their way out of this one.
Well, I'm not much of a diplomat, but
Do I look like
hopefully
one?
I hope they can.
I can't even flirt my way out of a wet paper bag.
I think you're too modest.
Well, it hasn't worked very well in my favor lately.
I saw you out in space.
Well, that's...
You can handle a ship.
Well, if we get into space, then I'm sorted.
Meantime, on the ground, well, me and Keldo have an advantage.
oh yeah.
This is Keldo's territory. He knows this place.
Yep.
He knows the hiding spots.
I know
I've
it
got
ain't.
Winona here, so that's the best I can do.
It's better than nothing. The tactical rundown, although I'm admittedly gonna be a little rusty because I ain't paid it much attention. Anything above small arms fire, we're in trouble with the integrity of these domes. I would say that we should avoid it, but this place is gonna be way too hot. With what you told me, I need to move regardless. So...
Would probably be a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, we definitely need to get you out of here.
Oh, for sure.
So, well, if they do... if they are going to force their way into here, well, like I say...
It ain't them forcing their way in that I'm worried about. Oh, holy shit, it's been a while since I've seen that one. Damn. I hope I get to see it in action for once.
I hope you don't.
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean... Same, but... I'm more worried.
Can't we just go to a shooting range later and you can see it in action
for sure
then?
you can, but... I ain't worried about them breaking in here. This place is pretty bulletproof. Pun intended, but... I'm more worried about those two out there. I suspect...
Oh, at the first sign of trouble, I'm breaking out after them.
Oh, yeah. That's what I suspect we're gonna have to do.
So what will these guys be armed with?
Lasers, kinetic rifles. They don't mess around if they send the enforcers after you, you know what I mean? Hey.
I can honestly say I've never had to deal with them before. Everything I've had to do was in some seedy little office somewhere.
Yeah. You've probably seen them in person, but you probably ain't seen the guns they carry.
Yeah.
I've tangled with them before.
Oh, the place is always crawling with them, but they're never armed. Or if they are, they're, concealed, so.
Pistols, knives, that kind of thing, yeah.
Nothing too in your face.
Is that system still, up in the air, or has someone got control of it now and calmed things down?
Oh, I think it's still a bit all over the place right now. I haven't been back in a while, but...
Right. Shit. Could have done without this today. Really could have.
Yeah, you and me both. This whole job is just being a shit show.
Hey, don't look at me on that one.
Simple fetch quest, they said.
Oh, don't
It'll
they
be easy, they
always?
said.
They actually said that, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, it was very easy. There's nothing to worry about. It was just a simple, we need to get information on this guy. He hasn't been around for a while. But literally within the first day, I knew something was wrong.
Well, shit. Basically every op that Chief and I ever went on was exactly like that. Usually ain't because they withhold information or any crap like that. It's just they get their report. Hang on, what was that? No. They get their reports. They say, oh yeah, look, we got them coroneted here and here, and there's only like 3 of them. We'll send the boys in, get it done. No, they're just wrong. There ain't just the 3 of them, there's 20.
Of course.
That kind of bullshit, constantly.
We knew this guy was into something. We didn't know if he was on it, if it was if he was a part of the weird whatever was going on, but we knew there was something not quite right.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Politics all over it.
I knew he was dead.
Wait, he's dead?
I'm pretty sure he's dead at this point.
Shit.
Yeah, we think we're chasing a ghost.
Well, get your what are they called in that hollow flick? Those laser things they use for the goat capturing bullshit. I can't remember what it is. It's been so long.
Well, you see all this stuff around here. This is what he left behind 3 years ago. No one's been in here for 3 years at least.
Yeah, and he didn't claim his last rebuy notice.
Well, appreciate the heads up, but we got more important things to worry about right now. Okay, and with that, we'll go back to Ellie and Saskia. Oh. There you are. Wonderful. Yes, the three of them are approaching Saskia, Ellie.
I guess I should, I'm going to broadcast a hello. Hold on to your butt. Ooh.
Hey there, friends. Can I help you with something?
They pause. They've been scoping you out. They've been keeping their weapons a little higher than you're probably comfortable with. And the thug of the group, quote unquote, in their battered white armor, they raise their weapon, and the other two regard you for a few moments.
No need to bring those shooters up. All friendly here.
Who the hell are you?
Dr. Tarun, at your service. Can I help?
Yeah. Keldo Zems. Where is he?
I'm sorry, who?
Ooh, looks like we've got to do some deceive rolling. Okay. Damn it. Come here, you. Thank you. So, I will have, please, I'm gonna say, unless you're deliberately trying to flirt with this person, diplomacy. I'll give, give me a streetwise as well. Let's see. Ooh, dear.
Oh, dear. Let's re-roll.
Okay, so that's an 8 on the streetwise, and oh no. And a 7 on the diplomacy for Saskia.
Keldo Zems. Huge tank of a man, kinda hard to miss. I ain't gonna ask again, where is he?
There's, just me and, Ellie here. Not seen anyone at least, 6 months.
Howdy.
Have you tried the other sites?
They don't respond. The two of them, or I should say, the two that aren't the obvious mook, retreat somewhat. They don't take their eyes off you. The remaining thug person stays where they are, weapon drawn, pointed at you. They're not making any moves hither or fro. And the other two are walking backwards, away from you, back towards their car, or transport thing, I guess.
So I presume I can control which frequencies I transmit to. Can I transmit just to the
absolutely.
group?
Yeah, for sure.
2 of the heavies moving back to the vehicle, slowly.
I will specifically not respond.
That's fair.
I guess I'll go on the frequency that the gentlemen are on, and I'll be like, is everything copacetic? You're making me nervous. Just out here fixing some atmospheric pressure stuff. Stumbled upon this place. I just, y'all got some pretty hefty guns, and I just wanna not die.
Okay, what are you trying to do, Ellie?
I'm just trying to get them to loosen up, figure out what they're doing. I'm a bit jumpy right now.
Okay, so I'll have a roll from you as well, please.
I'm not lying about anything. Good diplomacy, all right?
Yes. And give me insight. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh dear. Insight, very nice. Yeah, these you've seen this before, Ellie. These are maybe 1 or 2 rungs up from common pirates in terms of the level of scumability that's happening right here, and they are very much expecting and prepared for a fight. And these responses that you're getting, or lack of responses, suggest they're probably erring on the not believing side. There's no response.
All right. Well, I don't know why you folks don't believe us. I'm gonna go ahead and head on inside if that's all right with you all. Just gonna slowly do that, and I put my hands up and just like slowly scoot inside indoors. I'm not.
You can see the one remaining goon following your every move with their helmeted head. They keep the gun pointed at Saskia.
Long trip? Question mark.
Long trip?
There's no response. The two slightly more higher ranking of the two head back towards the transport, and the entire group now starts making their way up the beach towards you.
On the internal channel.
Okay, they're all heading here now. If things go south, listen for the word banana. Banana means we need help.
Interesting choice of safe word, I approve.
I love bananas. We could say that's banana.
Okay. So, from what Saskia, Ellie, Ellie, are you inside or heading inside, or did you just move that way to see what they were up to?
I'm heading inside, I'm not about to die, but my hands are up and I'm being nice and copacetic.
Yes. The next question I have is which inside? The inside with the obvious door, or the inside with the hidden door? Now,
the obvious door.
Yeah, I was gonna say the inside with the hidden door faces directly towards them.
Yeah, I'm just we're pretending that door don't exist right now, just like everybody else does.
Yeah, I thought you might.
yeah, we're just hopefully they don't spot that door just like nobody else did.
Saskia, what are you up to?
So again, not a lot, because I don't want to look suspicious. I'm there waiting for them at the doorway.
Okay.
I guess I'm right next to her then, at this point.
Yep.
I'm just going to put my hands down by my side. Maybe
they
go
have
back
tea-making
up.
facilities here. Maybe we can put a cup of tea on. That might calm them down.
Yeah. There is Keldo's little kitchen that he's got up. He's still got his pot of boiling fish creature thing. Inside, the airlock on the door is manual. There are no force fields here. Mostly because the place is unpowered at the moment. Ellie would have noticed the atmospheric processing units are being powered by small solar rechargeable batteries and stuff, whilst Caldo works on getting Atmo restored. You see, I think, Ellie, Caldo's plan kind of begin to piece together in your mind. Sanitation, fresh water, atmospherics, power is probably the order he's going for. Because the rest of them can somewhat, especially if it's only one person and you're not too worried about getting a bit chilly at night, you can somewhat get away with keeping those on a power on demand kind of basis. They don't have to be running constantly like they would at a regular outpost or anything like that. Now, from your position, Saskia, you will lose sight of 3 of them behind one of the nearby cliffs as they approach in a wide fan. The original Mook, still standing there, still got their weapon drawn at you. Still silent.
Say, would you like a cup of tea or something?
No. I'd like you to get out the way so we can search this facility for Keldo. He is here. We've tracked him here. We're going to find him. Your choice, Dr. Tarun, is you either comply or you get killed. That's it.
Kidoki, may I ask a question upon whose authority this is coming from?
Mine, now shut up.
Charming.
I mean, we just want to sit down and have a cup of tea. Oh, well.
Okay, so I will give you the opportunity to act again as they approach the sort of pinch point between the cliff and the hidden door and its corridor that sticks out onto the beach. What are you doing? There are...
Ellie.
Yeah.
Ellie, is there any of Keldo's stuff actually around? Is it tied away? Oh, God.
I think
right.
all
Ooh,
this
let's see. I will have from both of you, please, a perception check and and I will have a... what's the best one for this? Let's see. Security from you both. Oh, ooh, Ellie with the save there. Damn, that's a really high DC. Why do you do this to me? Oh, goodness. Okay, fine.
I'm just, you had me roll all those securities. I put my upgrades in them.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's fine. You cannot see anything obvious of, that's blatantly Keldo's kicking or lying around.
Right. In which case, I guess I'm going to take the old beamer here and go sit somewhere safe.
Where is that
Safe as
now?
going to get in here.
Yes, you are currently stood behind the door. Where have you been keeping this beamer? Is it on your person currently, or is it nearby?
Well, it was around on the side of the wall by the door there. I had a hand on it.
Aha. Yeah, that's fine. So you heading inside, or are you complying
Heading
with the
inside.
commands? Okay.
Well, heading inside to comply. I mean, I'm not locking them out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll just also be like, well, we're going to sit down I'm going to blast on the frequency. Sorry, everybody, my radio mine's broken, but just going to say, we're going to head inside to have a cup of tea. You're all welcome to join us. You can search the facility. I guess we'll pour some for you.
There's no response.
Just trying to be hospitable
Okay.
to our guests.
And internally to everyone.
It looks like they're all about to head into this main room.
They're specifically searching the facility, just to everybody, but not to them.
Yep. So let's see what they do, actually. Well, that's not a helpful roll at all. That doesn't help me in the slightest. Okay, so in that case, I'll have them split up. 3 of them start fanning out. They remain reasonably well spaced and begin poking and prodding around. All of them have their weapons drawn. All of them have their weapons up to their shoulders. Most of them are armed with rifles of some description. Some of them, I say some of them, it's just our leader chap is armed with a shiny looking pistol of some description. They haven't come inside yet.
I guess I'll blast at them and be like, "Are you gonna search the facility? What would you like us to do? Can we? Can I mean, we are complying."
I'll tell you, right here, right now, hands where I can see them.
Okay. Do you mind if I bring my tea? I assume that's enough.
I do. Put the tea down.
It's just...
Walk outside slowly.
All right.
Now, you hang on a moment here. You've not given us any official Imperial ID for this search, and I can have them on the beamer soon enough. Now, come on. We're being nice here. Some messages from you will not go amiss.
Saskia, Ellie, roll me initiative, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Saskia.
Then Ellie, we couldn't have gone out there. Would have been out and exposed, and I'd have had to leave the weapon behind.
Okay. I'll have
that's
initiative from everyone else as well. Ooh, nice. From everyone else as well, please. Because we are now going to engage in combat. But first, let's swap over to Jackson and Mara. Whilst Saskia and Ellie were doing their best to deflect a very determined Finn. Jackson, Mara, there's very little radio chatter. You do hear Finn's voice broadcast. He sounds
Did we hear what he
very
said
cross.
last?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. You do, however, hear Finn's demand for Keldo and his less than polite exchange with Saskia.
I don't think this is going well.
Nope. I think it's about to be game time. Now this old corridor here, this seems pretty defensible. Can we move that? Well, I've got a chance. Move that table. Block half the doorway with it. That gives us a defensible position that we can fire heavy weapons from behind.
All right, I'll get the table. And Keldo just hoiks this huge table up, just as if it was nothing, and very, very gingerly begins moving it towards the door. Now, the corridor heading outwards is essentially a long airlock. It is about, 8 to 10 meters in length or so. 8 meters-ish. And the hidden doorway is at one side. The inner doorway, the one that should be facing outside, is butting up against where you are. Where do you want him to place this table? Inner or outer door?
By the inner door.
Okay. And he complies.
Yeah, so that would be like our... Because I don't think it's a back way in. It's basically the only way in, so that would be our...
Well, there is another...
They would have to funnel down that one corridor.
Yes, there is another way in, but it's welded shut.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to write that down before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
And although I forget exactly what Keldo had said, his next warning to Saskia and Ellie is laced with the underlying threat of violence. Mara.
We're going to need to do something.
Yep. Check your weapons.
I've already got my pistol out.
Mm-hmm.
I have just checked that it's loaded.
Yep.
We have assault rifles. We may need to get them up close.
I have a knife. I've like drawn my knife.
Been waiting to use this again. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Well, it might get a bit dirty today.
Oh, holy
It
shit.
cleans up well.
I have never seen that thing in person before. Holy man.
Finest Imperial workmanship.
Yeah. Right, Chief, where do you need me?
Well, you stay outside for just now. Stay behind the table barricade.
Understood.
With all painless there. We'll see how we get on.
Right.
I am only really good close range.
Well, they're all on long range. We'll see if we can tip them in close.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the outer door. See if we can see where they are. If we can take them a bit by surprise, then we have the advantage. They don't know here yet.
Now then, I've got to roll and oh dear. I've got to roll initiative for these guys now. Right, where's my pen gone? Okay. So. Now the initiative checks. Yeah, new page needed. Ellie getting a 9. Saskia with a 13. That is Mara with another 9. Okay. And Jackson with a 7. Oof. That's pretty rude. You've got a decent tactics score.
Yep.
Oh dear. Maybe too excited to get your sword dirty for the first time in a long, long time. Mm-hmm. Now then, I'm not gonna read these ones out because you won't know how these guys do. Although I suppose my reactions to these rolls might give something away. Okay. And lastly on their side. And finally for... Oh, where's his stat line gone? Finally for Keldo. Okay. Right. Keldo gets a 6. Now, you hear Saskia making her final demand for some kind of identification or warrant, I suppose, and you are met with just weapons fire outside.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Saskia. The moment that you can both join us now. The moment that you start demanding that, you are met with a hail of laser and kinetic fire coming into the door. And with that,
No!
with that,
Roger that!
with that, we shall transition to the battle map.
Oh dear.
Okay, so. I've made an error with the battle map. Of course I have. Right, we'll transition to the battle map in just a moment. But first, I will. I suppose all of you could see everything. I hope you could.
It's had a black screen.
You just had a black screen. Of
Yeah.
I
course.
saw everything.
You saw every. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Hey.
go on.
yeah. Well, we have a nice battle map that's ready to rock, but unfortunately, because of technical issues, we'll just have to roleplay for a few moments whilst I fix them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You get rid
Now,
of the mine and such.
I think Jackson, Mara, you will, given their positioning, have the element of surprise. They will be from the door. There are a group of 3 to the right, facing the door where Ellie and Saskia are holed up. And they are within about a 2-ish meter diameter. The both of you will be able to act before they can do so. Let's see. That is the mistake I have made. So, whilst I fix this real quick, I'll have the ideas that you both have for what you want to do.
Grenade.
How far? Are they?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw a concussion grenade. I mean, you fire it at me, I'm gonna throw a grenade on all 3 of you. You out just out in the open.
Now,
Grenade.
I tell you what, I will give Ellie, Saskia, you have 5 seconds after I say go to relay information to Jackson and Mara about what you're going to do. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Grenade.
Barriering it up inside. I forgot how to talk. Barriering myself up in here.
Okay.
Grenade.
Done. Now, Saskia, Ellie wished for a few moments. Jackson, Mara, you get that information.
Alright. Right, okay. Hold on before we go through the door. When that grenade goes off, that's our cue.
Yes. Okay.
Roger that.
So, now then. Right, you're working fine.
Buckle up your butts. There's gonna
Oh,
be an
yeah.
explosion, and I'm excited for it.
How many grenades do you have, and how long have you sat on them for? Dare I
have
ask?
1 concussion grenade, and I have 1 frag grenade, and I've had them the entire time. I bought them with my money, session 0.
Mm-hmm.
I could have bought more grenades. You're just lucky I only had 10,000 credits. Maybe I should have spent all 10,000 credits on more grenades.
Oh, hello there, Finny of grenades. Nice of you to drop by. Oh, goodness.
I do love grenades. If I'm gonna go, I'll go. I need a blast.
So, let's see if this has now functioned mostly correctly. Right.
Yay.
Now, you guys can see things I cannot. And why is that, I dare wonder? Okay, so who can't see? Please do let me know. Anyone?
I can see.
I can see.
Okay, yep. Saskia? Mara?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
outstanding. I tell you what, let's just cheat. I don't have the patience to fix this at the moment, so we'll roll that in and load it in God mode, where I can see everything. There we are. Now then, to represent you all being inside, I have placed you just on top of the buildings. I'm going to move Keldo and Mara. You can rotate your own tokens, so please feel free to do so. Finn is this chap just here in the silver and burgundy. Now, initiatives. Saskia, you are up first. What do?
Question. That
Yes.
lighter grey part is the door, is it?
Yes.
Are myself and Ellie in the correct way round?
You can position yourselves as you wish inside. It's just to represent
Oh,
you
there we go.
being inside.
Cool.
Yeah.
And okay, the setting up beforehand of places to fall back to and hide behind, like a table or something. Are they in here somewhere?
Yes, they will be in there. We'll deal with the interior narratively. It's too small of a space to properly map at this scale. So anything inside, we will deal with narratively. Anything out, deal with on the map.
Okie dokie. In which case, I'm going to move slightly to the side here,
Yep.
so that I'm less directly in the fire of the person looking through that angle.
That's absolutely fine. There is an airlock on this door here, so it will be at least a meter deep. You will have cover.
Oh, in which case, as long as I'm partly covered and can see. Yeah.
Yep.
Duck in. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so your precise position doesn't really matter on the map. You are taking cover behind the interior door of the airlock. You can move if you wish. You got 10 meters of movement in total that you can take. You can also take an action. And on the helpful Miro, with all of the combat rules flows that I have created for you all, you can see on ground combat the options that you have. There we are. Okay. Oh, Miro, please. So,
Mine's mostly grenade based.
mostly grenades. The actions you can do. Attack. You can shoot a weapon, you can make a melee attack, you can make a fighting attack if you want to disarm somebody. You can draw a weapon, you can reload, you can run if you need to move, some extra movement. You interact with the environment somehow. You can aim. You can attempt to escape if someone has grabbed you. You can delay, so you can wait until someone else has acted first. And you can attempt to stop somebody dying. Now, there's nobody dying, so you can't do that one.
Right. I don't think it's listed as a specific thing as part of the game, but I'll be kneeling down,
That's
making a
fine.
smaller target.
Yep. That just makes you a little harder to hit.
Bringing the old beamer to bear.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Well, if they're already shooting, I'm going to return fire. And here I'm going to return fire at.
Yeah. Do you have LOS to anyone? That is the question that we need to see. They have started shooting at your general direction. They don't have, it seems, a target in mind. I'm going to say, yeah, they are just shooting the doorway. So yes, let's roll it. Ooh, no, you do not have line of sight.
Okay, in which case, I guess I'll be... Is it technically performing an aim? I'm getting ready to react to something which does come into line of sight.
So, delaying then.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, that's fine. Nice. Now, because you are all player characters, that in my estimation means that you are obliged to go before the baddies. So, Ellie or Mara, who wants to go first?
Do I have? Can I chuck a grenade outside? Is that fine?
Yes.
Can I just do that for my
You
turn?
can.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck a grenade outside.
What kind of grenade are you chucking outside?
I'm gonna chuck a concussion grenade, and I'm gonna aim like right in the middle of these blokes right here.
Okay.
And just a cham.
Right. So, the grenade rules I very helpfully didn't really chuck out here too much. But the general gist is, there we go, explosives on core rulebook, page 58. Choose a target location. The difficulty is the greater of either 7 or the range. So from your position on the map, what is your range, please?
From my position on the map,
Yep.
It said my range was like 7.
Okay, so it is about 7. So yeah, your difficulty to hit that is 7.
Okay, well, let's hold on to your butts.
Yep.
6, I'm gonna use my concentration to re-roll that.
Okay.
7.
Yes, and remember,
3, I took them off. I'm at 8 karma points now, so I was at 12. I used 1. Now I'm at 8. I'm so sorry I didn't do that right
That's
the last
fine.
time.
That's fine. I'll let it slide.
Thank you, kind and benevolent GM.
You are welcome. You hear through the radio.
Oh, fuck.
The public broadcast, because he's still got the line open. He hasn't realised in his haste to exclaim his displeasure that a grenade has appeared out of the door. That he is indeed broadcasting. Ellie's grenade lands right in the middle of them and goes off. I do have some explosion. There we go. That'll do.
It does 5 injury, blast radius is 2 meters.
So 5 energy damage.
5, yeah. So it's 5 damage to all 3 of them because the blast radius is 2 meters.
Yep. It does 5 energy damage to all 3 of them. Ouch. Okay. Does it have any other special effects?
I just copied and pasted this from the core rule book. It
Okay.
says concussion grenade, fatal 40. I don't know what that means. Injury 5 NA, blast radius 2 meters, fatal 6 meter injury.
Okay, so yes, we will need to check the damage real quick. You can see the damage. The attack hits. Calculate damage based on the location of the targets in the damage radius. So, all targets are knocked over. Oh yeah, they are 100% knocked over. You can check that, please, Ellie, on page 56 of the core. 58 of the core rulebook. I got to do a little bit of paperwork, real quick. Now. Jackson, Mara, you for sure hear that grenade go off. You are not too distant. Whilst Ellie looks up the damage rules real quick for me, what are your intended actions beyond now that grenade has gone off?
I'm at the door, right?
You are both at the door.
Do I have line of sight to Finn?
I'm going to say yes.
Ooh, and the range is okay.
6 meters.
All right. Can I talk on my radio, broadcasting to everyone before I shoot?
You have about 4 seconds of speech to do so.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that. I can make that happen.
Okay.
All right. So I will pull my gun up, aim it directly at Finn, and I'll say, "Hey, Finn, long time no see," and then I'll shoot.
Okay.
Savage.
Beautiful.
Yeah, well.
Beautiful.
And that is an auto pistol.
Yes. So could you tell the class, everybody, please? Everybody. Tell everybody in the class, that's the way those words were supposed to be around, what the auto pistol does and how it goes about doing it.
So, auto pistol is I'm firing in short range because it's 6 meters, and the difficulty, I believe, is 5.
Okay, so
hit?
yes.
It also has burst damage, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Because I'm gonna rule that Finn is gonna have a disadvantage of some description to his defense because he's just been knocked flat by a concussion grenade whilst you do this. So the difficulty that you are after is let's see. Go. Yeah, his defense would ordinarily be 5. However, because he's just eated dirt, I'm going to say it's 2.
Okay. So I just roll kinetic weapons for that, right?
Yes, you are aiming for a 7 or higher.
I'm going to re-roll that with my concentration.
Okay. Yep, that does indeed.
All right, now burst damage.
Yeah.
Burst damage is I've forgotten. It's for every point above the difficulty check. You roll an additional 1d10. Is that right?
Yes, up
That's
to
a lot. Yeah, there has to be a cap on it.
Yeah, up to a cap.
What is the cap?
For your burst, it will say on the weapon's profile. It is probably 2.
Yes, it's 2d10.
Yeah, so the cap is, if you get an extra 1 above, you get to roll an extra damage dice.
So I get to do 3d10 then, because it's 1d10 plus the 2d10 for the burst damage, right?
only 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then...
It's not very clear on that, but that's how I've been doing it all of this campaign so far.
Fine. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Get fact!
There is no immediate response, but
I hope that hurts.
Your auto pistol fires off multiple bullets. That's what it does. It sprays an area with lead, and many of them hit. You managed to get one across the visor glass. You managed to get one in the arm. You managed to get several in the leg and abdomen. That is... Oof. Let me double check what the armor value of our man is. Okay, so... maths, 8 damage. Ouch! Okay. Goodness. Alright. Yeah. 8 damage to Finn. Jackson, you're up.
Right, Jackson's plan is to head, first of all, for the closest guy here.
Yep.
And then his next target would be Finn.
Okay.
So...
Dare I ask what you are going to do?
Real quick. Real quick.
Don't tell any... Oh, you found the damage stuff. Yes.
Yeah, I found the damage stuff. So grenade, so what it says is that there's a radius of damage. So for the concussion grenade, the fatal radius is 2 meters.
Yep.
And then the injury radius is 6 meters. Well, it says for the fatal radius damage for the concussion grenade is 40, and the injury is 5.
40?
It says it's 40 on here. So it's fatal is 40, the injury is 5. So technically...
That's the damage.
The damage is 40, yeah. The blast radius 2 meters is fatal, 6 meters is injury. So you have to be pretty precise with it, but once you are, it's pretty deadly.
Hey, Mara, do you want some great news?
Yes?
Finn's dead.
Yay!
Yay! Grenades!
Oh.
Grenades for the win. I'm buying more of those things.
Okay. Yeah.
Really get fact.
Yeah. Finn is actually armored quite well, and he's pretty tough. But grenades.
Grenades!
Sure do wish I'd bought me some grenades.
Oh yeah, yeah. Finn
This is a grenade
Finn is
land at his
just
feet.
Finn is just dead. Let's see how the other ones are doing. Let's. Oh, our Mook is also dead. So yeah, you've managed to get Ellie. You killed one of them outright with that grenade hit, and I'm just gonna, for the sake of narrative description, oh yeah, they get flung that direction. Finn gets flung away. There's one person remaining, and that is the person I suppose Jackson's going to attempt to chop in half.
Mm-hmm. So, yep, so out of the door, it's not going to say it, it's not going to say anything, it's going to move quickly across and attack with the sword.
Yes, you're also attacking from behind, and they have
Yes.
no idea you are there.
Exactly.
Okay, so this person is on the ground. They have been knocked flat by the grenade explosion. How? Yeah, let's see. What's their defense? Real quick. Their defense would ordinarily be either 6 or 7. But because they've eaten dirt, it is now 3.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Right. Nanofiber sword, finesse 4.
So that's a difficulty to use of 4, which is really good.
Right. So
yeah,
melee weapon attack.
Yeah, you're after a 7 or higher. What is your melee skill?
Bonus 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nope. Do you have any calm abilities that can assist with that?
I do. Let's see if.
Did you take concentration?
No, I have Blur of Steel. I have a +2 bonus to a melee attack I just made.
Okay, so that makes the 5 a 7. That's a hit.
Indeed it is. So,
Okay,
nanofiber sword.
let's.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Nanofiber sword. 3d10 damage.
Let's have
Right.
the roll.
Be nicer to me.
You chop the man in half. just as they are standing up, you go in. Where are you cutting them in half from?
Well, I was actually going to say that if he's trying to get back to his feet, I've come kind of up behind him in a couple of strides and just lop his head off.
Yep. The nanofiber sword goes straight through the busted armor, goes straight through the EB suit, goes straight through their skin, their larynx, their spine, and out the other side in
Easy
one
peasy.
motion.
I suppose we could broadcast if you all want to stop. Because we are thoroughly whipping your butts.
You may not yet, because we are going to take our break. Just seen the time.
You're
My
on
God.
point with these cliffhangers.
Goodness. And
I'll repeat what I said in chat. It sure does feel good to be debt free.
Oh yeah.
Yay, grenades!
Goodness. So we are gonna head on and have a break for 5 to 10 minutes or so. Make sure that you go and have a snack, not LSP, a drink, a stretch, a look away, a bio break if you need it. Do remember to take your medication if you have not done so already, and if you are wearing a binder, take a few deep breaths and do not wear it for longer than the medically advised 6 hours. We'll be back shortly.